You can't overlook it any longer. The division is unfolding, and a choice must be made. This isn't something that will happen far into the future. The split is occurring right now, in real time, all around you. Every single decision you make, no matter how minor, is steering you toward one of two realities, one of clarity and spiritual alignment, and the other of confusion and chaos. The time for waiting has passed. You find yourself at the center of this transition, and the choices you make today are drawing you into an entirely different experience of life. No one can escape this. Every decision you make now carries more significance than ever before. It's not about what will happen. It's about what is happening at this very moment. Every choice you make now determines which side of the prism you occupy. You may not see it yet, but an invisible fork in the road lies ahead of you. Your thoughts, actions, and even your reactions to life's events are shaping the reality that you are moving toward. Are you progressing toward your highest potential, or are fear and doubt dragging you in the opposite direction? Everything is interconnected. From your internal dialogue to your external actions, everything is either uplifting you or pulling you down. You have the power to change paths at any moment, but with every second of hesitation, the gap between these two realities grows wider. So, what are you choosing right now? Reflect on the challenges you've faced recently, your relationships, career, or internal struggles. Suddenly, they seem heavier, don't they? That's because they are. How you choose to handle them in this moment of the splitting prism will determine your future trajectory. Choosing love over anger, patience over frustration, or courage over fear all leads you in specific directions. This isn't merely another spiritual concept. You've probably sensed that life feels different lately. Perhaps your emotions feel heightened, or the stakes of your choices seem more significant. In this amplified energy, you are being drawn toward either growth or resistance. Each decision you make now has the potential to alter the course of your entire life. If you've been putting off decisions, consider this your cue to take action. Now is the time to make conscious choices that resonate with who you truly want to become. We aren't discussing subtle shifts here. The world is literally dividing into two distinct realities, and you can feel it. You're either awakening to clarity or sinking deeper into chaos. One path leads to a reality where everything begins to make sense, where you feel more aligned with your purpose, more connected to others, and where life seems to flow effortlessly. This is the path of clarity, spiritual awakening, and peace. On this journey, the fog dissipates, and you begin to grasp the larger picture. You surround yourself with like-minded individuals, and you start attracting opportunities that resonate with your soul. Conversely, the other path is fraught with confusion, frustration, and a sense of being lost. This is the route where individuals remain trapped in old patterns, repeating mistakes, and wondering why nothing changes. It is a reality of chaos, where the world appears to crumble around you. These two realities are no longer merging. They are pulling apart. People are already noticing these changes in their daily lives. Their interactions with others have shifted. The energy in certain spaces feels heavier or lighter, influenced by the choices you make. The world around you mirrors the reality you're choosing, and now the gap between these two worlds is widening. So, which path are you on? It's not about waiting for a future moment. It's about the choices you make today. Most people remain oblivious to what's happening. They are completely unaware of the splitting of these realities, and the reason is simple: distraction. Distraction serves as a veil that obscures the truth. Everywhere you look, individuals are glued to their devices, lost in social media, and overwhelmed by the chaos of their daily routines. They've become so entangled in the world's noise that they overlook the subtle yet powerful shifts occurring around them. It's as if a fog of fear, anxiety, and confusion has clouded their vision, trapping them in an outdated reality. However, this issue isn't solely about distraction. It's also about fear. People fear change. They fear the unknown, clinging to familiar routines, even when these habits no longer serve them. The truth is, they opt for ignorance because confronting the spiritual reality unfolding around them feels too daunting. They cannot perceive this shift because they are too busy holding on to a world that is slipping away. By the time they awaken to what's happening, it may be too late. They will find themselves deeper into a reality of chaos and confusion, while those who are aware have already transitioned to something greater. This is why this moment is critical. Every minor decision is solidifying individuals into one of these two worlds, whether they realize it or not. Have you begun to notice the signs? Chances are, the choice has already been made, and your life is reflecting which reality you are aligning with. Your life acts as a mirror to the reality you've selected. Consider the shifts occurring around you. Have certain people unexpectedly left your life, or have you felt drawn toward new relationships and opportunities? Perhaps you've begun to experience a profound sense of detachment from the chaos and negativity surrounding you. If that resonates with you, it's because you are already transitioning into a higher reality, a place where clarity and purpose illuminate your path, free from the burdens of fear and doubt. But these signs can be subtle. Sometimes, it's not about external changes, but rather what's occurring within you. Are you sensing a shift in your thoughts or emotions? Do you feel more attuned to yourself, more conscious of the energy you project into the world? Or perhaps you're increasingly uncomfortable in situations that once felt normal, whether it's a job, a relationship, or even your social circle. That discomfort is a signal that you are no longer aligned with the old reality. But what if you feel stuck? What if the circumstances in your life haven't shifted at all? This may indicate that you are still clinging to the old world, resisting the change beckoning you forward. Perhaps fear is anchoring you, or you simply don't recognize the magnitude of this shift. You have already made your choice. You just need to awaken to it. However, the beauty of this moment is that it's never too late to shift. If you identify the signs, you can still take action. It's not too late, but you must act now. Many individuals feel as though they have missed their opportunity, believing the split has already occurred and their path is irrevocably set. But that is far from the truth. The universe is in constant motion, always responding to your choices. Even if you feel as though you've strayed down the wrong path, course correction is still possible. You retain the power to alter your direction. But here's the reality. You cannot wait indefinitely. Imagine standing at a fork in the road. Each path is expanding, stretching further apart, making it increasingly difficult to switch lanes. As time passes, you might not even realize you've started down a particular path until you look back and see how far you've traveled. Yet, just because you've taken a few steps doesn't mean you can't turn back or choose a new direction. The universe is waiting for your decision. Are you prepared to take that step? What does this shift look like in your everyday life? Maybe it involves breaking old habits that no longer serve you, ending toxic relationships, or releasing the fears that continue to hold you back. These types of decisions determine whether you rise or fall in the current split. What are you waiting for? With each moment you hesitate, the gap widens. Don't let yourself be swept away by inertia, passively accepting whatever reality comes your way. Take control. Choose to be intentional. Shift your energy and change your future. The path remains open, but only for a limited time. This isn't about one dramatic, life-altering decision. It's about the small, everyday choices that either propel you toward your higher self or drag you deeper into confusion. So, if you're asking, is it too late? The answer is no, but time is running out. You must take action now before the window of opportunity closes. Your awakening is key to your future. We often envision spiritual awakening as a grand event, an instantaneous flash of enlightenment or a profound epiphany. However, in reality, spiritual awakening occurs in the small moments. The subtle shifts in your mindset, the quiet changes in your energy, the gradual peeling away of the old layers of who you believe you were. This awakening plays a vital role in the splitting prism. Every small realization, every moment of clarity, serves as a stepping stone leading you toward one side of the split. It's guiding you to align with a higher reality, one where you resonate more with your true purpose and soul mission. Your spiritual awakening is shaping the path ahead of you. Every moment matters. Consider this. Have you started to notice patterns you hadn't perceived before? Perhaps your intuition has become sharper, or you find yourself drawn to different people, ideas, or places. These are all indicators of your awakening. It doesn't have to be a dramatic transformation. Often, it's the quiet, gradual awareness that brings you closer to the reality of your higher self. And this awakening isn't confined to the individual level. It's a global phenomenon. Increasing numbers of people are starting to recognize the subtle signs around them. The growing disconnection from outdated systems, the feeling that something larger is unfolding beneath the surface. They are seeing through the illusion and tuning into a higher frequency. However, awakening isn't automatic. It requires intention and focus. Are you noticing the signs, or are you letting them slip by? Awakening can occur in moments of stillness, in quiet contemplation, or even during unexpected experiences that shake you to your core. But if you're not vigilant, you might entirely miss it. Your awakening serves as your compass, pointing you toward one of two realities. One is filled with greater clarity, purpose, and spiritual growth. The other leads to confusion, fear, and stagnation. Now that you see it, what will you choose? The moment of decision is upon you. You've felt the pull, observed the signs, and now it's time to consciously choose which reality you wish to embrace. It's not enough to merely understand the split. You must actively make choices that align with the reality you want to inhabit. This isn't a passive transition. It's an ongoing journey requiring your complete attention and intention. Look around at your life. Where are your current choices leading you? Are you taking the path of least resistance, adhering to what is familiar, or are you consciously stepping into a higher version of yourself? Every thought, every action, and even the energy you emit into the world is shaping your future reality. Reflect on your most recent decision. Was it driven by fear, or did it reflect your higher purpose? Every choice you make now contributes to the reality you will inhabit tomorrow. This is about more than just significant, life-altering decisions. It encompasses the small daily actions that often seem inconsequential, the conversations you engage in, the content you consume, the individuals you surround yourself with. All of these are influencing the path you are taking. If you are still here, I want to express my gratitude for your attention. If you found this content valuable and wish to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support means a lot. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.